Greetings, YouTube. Happy Monday. I've been asked several times in the past 24 hours, Prof, is today the day that we get gifting rewards? And my answer, as always, is how the hell am I supposed to know? I know that they were delayed a week, and it's been a week. So, in theory, they should be here anytime. I half expected to log into the game and see them. But, unfortunately, that is not the case today. So, maybe it will be after this. Maybe it'll be in half an hour. Sometimes I reverse jinx the community and I say they're not going to come. And then by the time the video hits the internet, they're there. But here's the deal, YouTube. Here is the deal. And I cover this in a video, summoners are scrambling to figure out how the heck they can be kicked from an alliance after the gifting event is over, after contributing to that event and not get rewards. We also have summoners scrambling for something that matters today, be it 5-star Awakening Gems. Now, when I see the class-based banner, I think, well, could this be the deal we have seen before? Let's start with the 4-star Nexus Awakening Bundle. You get a 4-star generic Awakening Gem, a 4-star Nexus Hero Crystal, and 200,000 gold. This is sort of half of what the offer was last week that I talked about being something that would have paired well. This offer is targeting the summoners that chose to get the 4-star rank up bundle for the same price of $29.99 United States dollars to take their 4-star to rank 5. And they also got 26 stones with it. So, obviously, you know what you're getting here. A generic 4-star Awakening Gem and a 4-star Nexus. I think for newer players, this is an average deal. It's not a terrible deal. It's not a great deal. It's an average deal. It gets a C grade. C stands for average in the grading rubric of education, including what I teach, which is higher education. I'm glad, literally, that this price is not higher than this. But at the same time, the gold is usually an indication of what the price should be. We know, retail price-wise, Kabam likes to give 100,000 gold per $10 USD. With that being said, we should expect for 200,000 gold for this to be $19.99. Had this been $20, I would have given it at least a B-. But it's $30, which, in the grand scheme of things, is a lot of money. So, if you desperately need this, if you're a newer player, maybe you're proven, maybe you're a conqueror, I don't know. And this is going to be the difference between whether or not you can awaken your Aegon or your Captain America Infinity War or your Void, etc. I get it. But I would only be tempted to buy this if I already had the 4-star champion on my roster. Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, the list goes on and on. But the Nexus is kind of a bonus crystal. With so many champions in the 4-star basic crystal, you're not really going to have a great chance to get a super high god tier champion out of that, though I'm sure some people will. All right, let's move left. $70 gets you $100 worth of gold. Again, $100 usually gets 1 million gold or 100,000 gold per $10. And a 5-star Awakening Gem selector. Now, this 5-star Awakening Gem selector, I would just think of as a generic 5-star Awakening Gem because you get to choose the class. So, presumably, the game is counting on you to know who you're targeting. I love selectors. The theme of my channel in 2020, and of course I'm rolling it over to 2021, is more choice, less chance. More guarantee, less risk. Make the casino of champions be as little bit of a gamble for your hard-earned money as it can be. There is no gamble in this deal. You do not have a crystal. There's a little bit of a gamble in a Nexus crystal because you still only get 3 heroes per. I think in 2021, if I was pricing this reasonably, I would say it's worth about $50. Keep in mind, I made a huge deal about this a couple months ago. But when we had the second best side quest of all time in November, we had, as a bonus side quest reward for milestones about halfway through the maximum amount of points for all of the milestones in the side quest. A generic 5-star awakening gem. Which, yes, anybody who qualified progression-wise for that could get it for free. Could get a generic 5-star awakening gem for free. Something that used to be only obtainable when you 100% completed Labyrinth of Legends, which took, with rank 3 and rank 4 5 stars and rank 5 4 stars, thousands and thousands and thousands of units and so many hours of time. So for it to go from the game having Labyrinth of Legends only give that out to getting it for free in a side quest was incredible for so many players. Now Kabam in 2021 is resetting so many of these markets, and they're doing it again with the 5-star awakening gem. I appreciate it's a selector, not a 5-star awakening gem crystal. Kabam would probably say, because they usually charge $50 for a 5-star awakening gem crystal, that it's worth an extra $20 to get a selector. I do agree it's worth $20 extra to not have to gamble and have the algorithm give you your 4th science 5-star awakening gem in a row, for example. But at the same time, I think people are going to be just as tempted for this because it includes $30 extra of gold versus what they give you versus the 5-star awakening gem selector. Just as I said in the right side deal, I would only get this if I had a champion in my roster right now that I knew if they were awakened, I could clear a heck of a lot more content with them. Maybe it would save you more than $70 worth of potions and units and revives. Maybe you can finally get the quote-unquote real Nick Fury. Maybe you can get that Captain America Infinity War awakened and a ton of 6 stones into him. Or Aegon, etc. Maybe this will allow you a chance to complete the Abyss. Maybe with that 5-star awakening gem bundle, you can awaken that Aegon and suddenly tackle the quote-unquote easy path of the Abyss. Only you know the needs of your roster. Let's see who the heck can buy this thing in the first place. For those of you who are uncollected, you have access to it. Now, I have tried to do a better job than I did certainly to start out the year of talking about different progression levels and needs. If you're a Thronebreaker like me, you're probably not going to go after this unless you need the gold. Because I have 3 5-star generic awakening gems, one of which I've had for like 2 years that I haven't even used yet. I simply put, don't need 5-star awakening gems at this point in my progression. If this was a 6-star awakening gem, it would be an entirely different conversation. If you're Cavalier and you just need to have a 6-star taken to rank 3 to become a Thronebreaker, you've completed Act 6, and you have Aegon and the means to put 6 stones into him with this bundle, it makes perfect sense. It is worth the investment long term. The best value this is going to be for, though, are people who are uncollected. Those of you who are uncollected, 5-star awakening gems, especially for you, are very, very difficult to get. So I get why those who are uncollected are most tempted by this. If you have a champion in your roster that you can target, that can help you clear content right away, and that you know you'll use every day, I think it's at least a B- value. If you don't, it drops to a C-, even a D. The gold is a nice boost. I don't want to discount that. If I could add something to this offer, it would be 6 stones. I think this would be a B+ or A- offer if they gave at least, 30, 40, 5-star 6 stones. Because if you awaken somebody but you don't have 6 stones, it's not going to help you that much anyway. And so many champions are puzzle piece champions, as I like to see. They're getting the champions a third of the puzzle piece. The second third is awakening them. And the last third is taking them to a high sig or ideally max sig. The deal doesn't help you with 6 stones. And that is probably Kabam's design. I'm sure there'll be a 6-stone deal coming around by the end of the month again. Have a good rest of your Monday, YouTube. Hopefully we'll get those rewards soon from the gifting event. Until then, take care.